In the world of long snapping, the football's path is crucial. Getting to the destination as quickly as possible is of the utmost importance. That's where Cade Davis's skills make him stand out. The veteran long snapper delivers with speed and consistency.
There's no hitch in his giddy-up, so to speak. Once he goes, he goes.
But unlike his snap's straight path, Davis's path to Arizona State has been anything but. Over his 5-year college career, he's been at 5 schools in the Big 12, ACC, the JUCO ranks, and Sun Belt.
I'm the oldest in the room by about 2 years, so I think, I'm a 5th year, so I think I bring experience to the room. I've done it the wrong way myself for a year and a half in my college career, so I can, tell the younger guys kind of like steer them in the right direction.
I mean, this is like his 5th school. I think is a lot of college football he's played, so I think just like knowing he's been through everything, so he just knows how to do it.
Those lessons made him the snapper and person he is today. He adds to the on-field success and overall culture of the ASU special teams room.
First of all, he's got a great spirit about him. I think a lot of that experience carries off the field, and those guys understand that because he's been through some of the highest of highs and some of the extreme lows.
I mean, Oklahoma State, I learned my lesson that after high school, you are the only one that cares if you pass or fail a class. Like, that's it. It's your job to do your job. Hutchinson Community College, I kind of learned that, college football might not always be glorious. You might not always have the bells and whistles in your facility. Sometimes your cold tub is a horse trough. NC State, I learned that, if you don't put your best foot forward every single day, it's not going to work. You got to be locked in, dialed every time you step on the field. Marshall, I kind of just found that love of the game again. This is supposed to be fun. I'm playing a kid's game in college.
While he's new to living in the Valley, Arizona State's always felt like home to Davis growing up. The Tulsa native made many trips to Tempe as a kid with his father, Richard Davis, who played for the Devils and won a Rose Bowl in 1987. From these trips, he became a fan of Sun Devil legends.
DJ Foster's one for sure. It's so funny seeing him every day now. Taylor Kelly back was that the 2011 season? Oh yeah. Huge Taylor Kelly fan back in the day.
And time with Dad meant Cade was able to dream about his own gridiron goals.
He was the one that pushed me so hard to play football, to be as good as I can be at whatever I do.
Cade still carries that motivation with him while carrying on the memory of his father. Richard Davis died of a heart attack in 2023.
Like that day, I think it was 2 hours before me and my dad had been talking about how I snapped that day.
Cade was at Hutchinson Community College when his dad passed away. After a little time away from the game, he needed football to help process his loss.
I don't have to think about anything other than snapping a football and moving weight. That's all I got to do for an hour and a half a day, and so that was kind of my escape. That's really what kept me going through it.
When Cade was in the transfer portal this offseason, ASU came calling, but he was hesitant to bring up his connection to his dad's old stomping grounds.
I didn't want to bring it up and, kind of be like, oh, now they're only recruiting me because my dad played here. I wanted it to be like they're recruiting me because I snap a great ball.
Little did Cade know, ASU was reaching out for that exact reason.
Really, when you looked at his tape from last year at Marshall, he was probably the best guy that we saw. Not probably, he was the best guy that we saw in the country.
Cade and special teams coordinator Charlie Regal certainly connect on the field, and they're able to connect on a deeper level off of it. Regal lost his father at the age of 23.
I certainly can relate to that, so a young man who's gone through what he's gone through to have the spirit that he has says a lot about who he is. Just a veteran and just happy he's here.
As Cade gets to continue to play the sport that bonded his family, he gets little reminders of his dad each day.
The little plaque for the 87 Rose Bowl team he was on, and his name is, he was drafted by the Saints. All the little plaques with every NFL team and guys from here that have been selected by him. And so, to go up to the team meeting room, got to walk by his name. So, it makes me really proud to see that.
He also gets to leave an imprint on this program in his own way.
I maybe not carry on his exact legacy because he played D-line and I'm a long snapper because he decided to marry a 5-foot-tall woman. But, I think it's awesome. So I kind of carry that with me, every time I put on any ASU gear, really.
That winding path he had to trek the past few years, the search for a college home, led Cade Davis to a place he's been so many times before. And now he's focused on snapping a great ball. In Tempe, I'm Jordan Ham, Sports 360 AZ.